Music and Talk with Mike Live.
Music and Talk right here on the Mike Live Show, 5 to 7 o'clock. You know what it is. I do it every single Sunday. It's a nice time when I do it on Sundays, too, because, you're just winding down. You just had a nice weekend, you know what I'm saying? And I remember this guy. He came on my show when I was on Saturdays, believe it or not. And I met him through one of the West Coast legend pioneers, Suga Free. And that's kind of crazy how he kind of runs with that camp. And we had Pomona Pimpin' Young on last night. And tonight we have Braggadocio, and he's sitting with Mike Live. What's up with you, bro?
Hey, what's up, Mike Live, man? Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, man.
And you changed your name since the last time I interviewed you, bro.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. You met me as P Skinny.
That's right.
P Skinny. That was a crazy day, bro. We drove all the way from the bus clinic all the way down to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my life at the time, you know what I mean? Out in the car, I wasn't even supposed to have. And just mashing over there, trying to do this grind to get this music popping.
How was it working with Suga Free, man?
Man, I'm going to tell you like this, bro. As being a youngster myself, just like trying to keep up with the dude was the hardest thing I ever had to do.
Really?
I'm going to tell you for real, man. OG got it all the way, man. And he's highly underrated and just taken for granted, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because
me being so close to him, it would trip people out because I didn't see it like that.
Yeah.
I looked at it as like, all right, you MJ and I'm Iverson now. You know what I mean? Coming into the game, I'm young Iverson. This is MJ.
Yeah.
And I just like, how do you do what you do, man? And I'm going to tell you, after we left you, going through everything else that we did, I pulled him to the side and said, bro, when do you sleep?
Yeah.
Like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't do this, bro.
When do you sleep?
Man, I got to the point where I was like, I don't even know if I'm built for this, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people want to get involved in this music industry, and we get sold the glitz and glam and the outside of it.
Yeah.
But you don't see the work and the grind it takes to get to whatever you may see as the top.
Right.
You know, I don't believe in tops and best artists and all of that. I don't believe in none of that.
Yeah.
Because you can always improve.
Right.
You can always improve, and that's a limitation and a destination you're going to set on yourself if you say, oh, I'm about to hit the top.
Right.
It's like, what's that to define to you? Your top.
What is really the top? Right?
Yeah, your top may be different from my top, man.
Right,
my thing is I can't stop. I can't stop. It's not
That's
a top. It's just I can't stop. I push for the longevity in this,
Yeah.
and that's what Free saw in me, because I met him basically was forced upon him.
Yeah.
Free didn't even know me like that. I met the presidents of the label, and I was grinding on some other shit, you know what I mean, in the streets or whatever. And I pull up to Compton for my first time with Chubb over there.
Wow.
I get out the car, I get surrounded. In Compton, bro. This is my first time ever in Compton, because I'm from the Inland Empire, California, from Banning.
Right.
So anybody know California is all divided. You know, you got San Diego, IE, LA to the Bay.
Yeah.
So my first time stepping in Compton, I'm chilling in some flip-flops and a white beater, and I hop out the car. All these people surrounding me, bro. And I'm just looking up like, what's happening?
Is that like a nice warm welcome to Compton?
Nah, and then Chubb was like, he with me. And everybody dispersed.
Oh, really?
And then I go into his garage, he's pressing up shirts, and then he hands me a flyer. Suga Free just had water, performing live P Skinny.
Wow.
He's like, you ready?
That's so dope, man. Just being around, a guy like Suga Free who's been doing it for so many years. I mean, the guy had how many albums did he put out in his whole career? It was like something like 20 or something like that.
He's got albums and projects with every artist from California, and Cocaine too.
That's right. Yeah, Jerry Long.
And Pomona Young. Like, I met Pomona Pimpin' Young at the swap meet in Pomona.
Really?
Yeah, like it's just crazy. Free said this all the time of like, we ain't never just picked up somebody off the street and they just started rolling with us.
Yeah.
And what defined my character with the whole team was the fact of I stepped away from that situation to be a father.
Wow.
Like, our last show we did was in Mexico.
Yeah.
And we came back across the border, and I said, hey, y'all, it's been a good ride, bro, but I'm about to have a baby. I don't know nothing about being a father. So I left the situation to take daddy boot camp classes and read books and to be the best father that I could try to be to my son.
Yeah.
And they respected that. That's why we still had a relationship to this day. Of I could hit him up and we still cool.
It's always love.
Yeah, because he seen that I wasn't there to ride his coattails and be like, oh, free.
Right.
And, you know, even how this interview started, I'm here because of him.
Yeah.
But my talent wasn't because of Free.
I get what you're saying.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
That name, man, what is that, man? Is that on some bragging stuff now? Are you out here bragging on him, bro? What is this, bro?
Nah, honestly, bro, I'm not a shy person at all because, like, I have a bachelor's degree in speech communication.
Oh, nice.
But I don't like talking to people.
Oh,
So
okay.
because I grew up in the street where you don't get to know strangers. You know what I mean? So I'm not, this is what's a hindrance in my career because I don't know how to live online. Because I started when we still had hard copy CDs.
Right.
I started then. Like, I watched the grind. It shifted on me in the middle of my career.
Right.
I started selling CDs out the trunk of my car to going back outside with CDs looking like a dinosaur. Like, hey, man, get my CD.
My new car doesn't even have a CD player.
That part, my car don't even got a CD player.
Though, man? Come on. You put CDs out forever and then you don't have CD players. Come on, man.
What's worse, though, the CD burner or the CD player?
Yeah.
Because I looked at CD burners, how it killed the industry of now if one person got your CD, they burn it and file share it to everybody online.
Right.
I've always been an artist in this, and like as a fan, you don't see what we go through in this industry as artists and making the money.
Yeah.
And now we got DIY all day because we got social media and the platforms where it's no red tape. Right. You go straight to the artist.
Right.
But when I heard that older dude talking earlier about how much of this stuff is quality material?
Yeah.
How much of it is really quality material and how much of it is you just yapping and blah, blah, blah and on records?
Right.
What's to separate the two? Because I can't get good listens from people because they think I'm going to be a mumble rapper or whatever else.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
So now the name change came because I was having a lot of issues with the name as P Skinny because it was a dude in Philadelphia trying to use the name, cat down in Houston trying to use the name, another kid out on the internet because it's the internet, right? I don't know none of these people.
P Skinny, I seen you on 4 websites, bro. That ain't me.
That's what I'm saying. I grew up where you had to call somebody's house before 9 o'clock and speak to their mom. Like, hey, is Mike there?
You're old school with it,
How
bro.
you doing, Miss Live? Is Mike there? This is Braggadocio. Is Mike there?
Yeah.
Respect,
you,
man.
Respect,
it's like
bro.
ultimate respect, bro.
It
and
is,
I see a lot of this is just completely disrespectful.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
Man, the first time I met you, bro, and I got to tell you, man, I can see the maturity in you now. I mean, obviously becoming a dad definitely can mature a human being, man, but more so you got a life to take care of. You know what I'm saying? And how has that been? How's sleep been, P Skinny? Because I had a kid a little over a year ago, man. How's sleep been? You been getting any rest?
Well, one thing I pride myself on is like fundamentals of just living a basic life.
Okay.
I take my time with everything that I do based on structures.
Okay.
So like my formula is I wake up as early as I possibly can because that's another opportunity to reach your goal.
You don't wake up just to get those dad hours in the morning?
No, I do not because my son is now way older. You know, I don't have the infancy stage anymore. I don't have the toddler stage anymore. I'm getting teenager now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They grow to be their own person.
Right.
But for me, it's just try to stay as focused as I possibly can because of my life before as being P Skinny. Right. Because I never fully answered your question.
No, you didn't, man.
The name change came.
Braggadocio right now. Come on, man.
The name change with Braggadocio.
Braggadocio is dope, bro. You need to like really take that brand, you know. And do
nah,
cool, man.
it has a meaning though. It means arrogant or boastful behavior. And that's the point of the name saying it for itself. I'm not trying to brag or be boastful with what I do. This is just my talent that I was gifted with that I try to express.
That's dope,
and that's why it's hard for me to live on social media because I don't know how to sit there and say, hey, man, check me out. I'm dope. I did this. I did that. I did this.
It ain't always got to be that, though, either.
It's not, but that's where these companies come into play. There's people that do that.
Right.
And the part of being professional is finding these people that could do that for you.
Right.
For me, I've been anti-label for a long time.
Yeah.
Because I've never been controllable. And this is part of me. Like when I was first opening up for all these artists from California, I got to meet Nip twice. And I remember we had to talk when he passed, you know what I mean? I got to meet Nip twice in his career. And the second night I met him, I'm opening for him at Angelo's in Pomona. And I used to just get drunk at all these shows, man, because I didn't like the environment. I grew up in the street, so my main focus in these clubs and shows would be look for the sketchy. Right. I wasn't looking for the good times and everybody having fun. I'm looking for the sketchy. Right. I'm in the corner drinking, watching who's sketchy, bro. Like, are you going to follow me home? Are you going to try to rob me? Wow. Are you going to shoot me? Yeah. Look how these rappers is dying, right? Yeah. And I was just telling my stepdad that before. I was like, look, I never had these problems like that being from IE, going to LA and doing all these shows and things because I never carried myself in that manner. Right. Even when I put out my first CD, what I did was go to every trap boy or D-boy that I knew. Look, bro, I got these CDs, homie. Sell these and stop selling that. Right. This is free money for you and free promotion for me.
That's positive right there, man.
It's win-win, homie. How you not going to sell these CDs? I'm not even telling you what to sell them for. Right. Just sell them. Right. I did this all over the country, bro. Right. I go to every trap spot wherever I know and be like, look, bro, this the new work.
Turn into that positive.
Because that's how I seen things. It's that hand-to-hand.
Music is therapy, too.
It's that hand-to-hand, bro.
Music is therapy, bro.
So, as me being a mixed person, I'm Black and Native American. I grew up on a reservation and being out in society. And this is why the rap game doesn't affect me in that manner.
Got you.
Of being bragging in that manner. I get you. Because I still have to go home. And, like, I want to say RP, my cousin Dude. He just passed away. We about to have his services on Tuesday and Wednesday. And we know 2020 was the hardest year that any of us have experienced. Yeah, for sure. And if you have someone that passed in this situation, they didn't get a basic proper burial. Right. Or a ceremony. Yeah. We all social distance at this point. And this is why I do this music. Because without that, I'm outside and I'm reckless. Because I came from that environment where all we knew how to do was get it. Yeah, I feel you. We wasn't handed anything outside. Yeah. And that's how older cats were with, I felt right beneath the void of like that OG to YG to BG system. Oh, okay. These kids didn't have no guidance because all the parents and fathers was locked up. Mm. So you growing up in a father's household or even a motherless household, and you become a friend with another kid from that situation. Wow. This is how gangs are formed. Mm. It's not because you like this color or you live over here on this side of town. It's your home setting. Mm. Y'all life is like fucked up. Mm. It's my homie.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
Man, Braggadocio, you in your own lane right now, man. A lot of people going to recognize that through this interview, bro. I think your story is amazing, bro. You've been through a whole lot, man. You got a lot of content to talk about, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing the new projects coming out. Can you tell them where you at online one time, even though you don't do the online much?
Yeah,
let them know where you at, please.
If you want to follow me on any of the social platforms, it's Bragga World, BRAGGAWORLD. And I'll fully answer your question real quick before I get out of here.
Yeah, all right, the name. You gotta do one song tonight too.
The name Braggadocio though, I got while watching the movie Straight Outta Compton. Okay. Now he was when Eazy-E was in the record store and he was about to leave and Jerry Heller stopped him. He said, "Can I talk to you?" He was like, "Yeah, man. I heard your record, man. It was pretty good." Eazy said, "Pretty good? What?" And he was about to get up and walk out. No, man, sit down. It was great, man. It was great. It's full of Braggadocio. You know what I'm saying? I said, Braggadocio.
So that's where you got Braggadocio. Okay.
Yeah, I looked it up, though. I thought it was an Italian word.
That's what I thought. That's what I've been saying. It's kind of the Italian way.
Yeah, the Braggadocio. Yeah,
Braggadocio. That's the homie right there. Yeah.
You know, because it's weird with that mafioso rap. You know what I mean? That mafioso rap. Everybody want to be a monster.
Yeah, I get you, bro.
Hey, I'm a square, bro. I want to be a square, man. I don't want nothing to do with no mob shit, man.
You want your own thing.
None of that right now because that's a hard life, bro. It's a hard life to live.
Music and Talk.
Keeping everything live. You already know.